deep into the great kettlebell shortage of 2020. Shit's gotten real. You can't find them anywhere. I've actually seen pictures of some of my clients' homes where they have freaking hoarded this stuff. Now I'll give them credit. They've been planning ahead for this for a long time, so kudos to you. Anyways, you know, we're 2.5 days into this fitness in place executive order that the governor put on us here in Michigan. Screw that, we're gonna make gains. Here's one of my favorite complexes. If you don't have a kettlebell, you can do it with a kettlebell too, but all you kettlebell hoarders out there, this is one of the things that you can do with a dumbbell. Love this complex. It is awesome to teach us shoulder hip separation, right? Flex T action. And it's going to show us how to, or it's going to teach us how to express power with our limbs with separation. So many of us have good balance when we're locked in this square position, hips and shoulders square to each other. But the moment we add separation to it, we lose the ability to express power. Express? I'm thinking of espressos this morning. Express power out of our limbs, our legs, our hands. It's amazing how I can get somebody to press 40s and 50s, no problem overhead. The moment I add some rotation into it, they're all over the place and they can barely press a 15 or 20 pound dumbbell. So here, because I've lent out my 15s, you're welcome, I've got a little 12 pounder. We're gonna start with this half kneeling position, big pelvic tuck. So you're not hanging on your low back. Pelvic tuck. Tuck that sucker under, little 12 pounder, big turn. Try to bury that right shoulder behind your head. You can use your left arm, your left pec, for a little bit of push stability. And then we're gonna go through this curl in this position here, right? Because it's 12 pounds, I'm gonna crank out 10 reps. You should feel lots of booty and lots of right shoulder blade. From there, again, I can continue this press. I'm gonna go through 10 shoulder presses. Again, I should feel like there's a lightning bolt coming from my left glute out that dumbbell in my right hand. I have no idea how many that was. Stand up into this split stance. So basically, golf posture, athletic posture, however you want to think about it. Big turn, again, bury that right shoulder behind my head. Dumbbell's about at my shoulders. I don't want it dropping below. And from here, I'm not sliding in this hip or swaying in this hip. Keep that sucker locked in. Drive that right foot into the ground. Now the lightning bolt's coming from my right foot. Out my hands. 2, 4, 5, 6. All right, from there, switch hands now. Again, maintain that rotation. This is critical, this separation and this transfer of energy, stability in the ground, out our hands. From here, I want you to think out quick and stop that dumbbell. Here, we're working on the bicep the way it's actually designed. 4, 5. And then from there, bury that shoulder, and now row, quick. 2, 3, 4. My ass is on fire with a little 12-pound sissy dumbbell. Woo, Nelly. So, curls. Everybody wants some sexy curls. Curl, little shoulder action, more shoulders, more curls, and then that little row. The twisted curls are so important for 2 reasons. Again, our bicep, everybody thinks it does this. Pulls towards you. Dead people can pretty much do this. It's not a big deal. The bicep does several things. The long head of the bicep actually helps create some scapular and upper body stability, right? If you're all over the place, you can either lead to a bicep doing too much work or the hamstring on the other side doing more work than it's supposed to. You never know why you get those bicep injuries or why that hamstring actually hurts. Once we add some strength and stability back into our arm here and be able to add, again, that competency into our rib cage and our clavicle and our upper thoracic, all of a sudden those hammy issues may just go away. So if you're sitting at home dealing with this hamstring injury for the last 3 weeks, or for the next 3 weeks, add this little circuit in with your little 2-pounders, 5-pounders, 10-pounders. You won't need much, and you're gonna see amazing things happen. But, Graham, I only have big weights because I'm a stud. Well, I promise, even my strongest athletes, my strongest clients, patients, we never go more than 20 pounds. Not if they're competent, I promise. The people who grab the 20s, 25s, they're all over the place. They can't do it competently. But if all you have is a 30, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna go double hand. I'm gonna switch sides because my right ass is still on fire. All right, so I got a 30-pounder. Big turn. Have to stay tall, we're not allowed to be rounded. And as I turn, I gotta get a little wider here because this is pretty heavy. I'm not allowed to slide and counterbalance with that other hip. Keep that sucker tucked up underneath. Big turn. My right booty is already on fire. 1, 2, holy shit, this is heavy. 3, 4, I can only do 5 of these. Woo! All right. Again, tall, drive that right knee into the ground like a rocket ship. The energy is going down into the ground so I can produce power up. Woo! That's heavy as hell. Holy cow. All right, here we go. Again, athletic stance. Dumbbell up my shoulders. Big turn. I have to drive that foot into the ground. 2, 3. Holy cow. All right. Now what do we need to do? Curls. Big turn. Again, think quick out, slow down. Quick it out, slow down. Woo! All right. So, 30 pounds is way harder than you think. All right. Next one, we're going to do a row. Up and out, little P&F patterns for you. Athletic training, physical therapy dorks. 3. Holy hell. Fitness in place is real. Woo. All right. So many of you are wondering what the deal is with these biceps. Why am I going quick out? Well, that's how the biceps work. They actually slow things down if you're gonna throw something. The biceps are slowing your arm down so you can release whatever you need to with efficiency. Release the golf club, release the baseball, you name it. Give this a whirl. If you've got any questions, for God's sakes, you can Facebook Live me. I've got a lot of time right now. All right, guys, we're gonna survive the great kettlebell shortage of 2020. We're gonna get through this together. Next couple weeks, we got till April 13th. Fitness in place, guys. Take care, have a good one. As always, love y'all. See you soon.